Been there, seen it and done it, the Brazilian. Let's hope he has an off day as Iwobi swings that one in. Oh, it's a risky header. He had to get there, I think, Uchara, but heads it behind for the first corner of the game. And for a moment, Jamie, it seemed to be heading towards goal. That he hasn't put that too far past the frame of the goal, I don't think.
Well, Bobby was running from deep, Jim, facing his own goal. It's not easy. You can't risk heading one of those back to the goalkeeper in case you beat him.
For Fulham at the moment. Oh, here's a run for Cliver into the penalty area. He was well picked out into Solanke. Oh, the shot was partially blocked. It's gone for a corner. So they open this up. They're playing with great pace and obviously great confidence because of the run they're on. It was a lovely ball through for Cliver. He pulled it back for Solanke. Took a touch. The right-footed shot was heading on target. Came off tossing. We've got an important block on it, to be fair. Turned his back a little bit, I think, went out off his backside, but it's a corner of the season. Here's Bobby Decordova-Reid to Alex Iwobi, back for Bobby. Oh, was there a handball? He tried to pull it across the box. He's absolutely convinced. Bobby Decordova-Reid appealing. He drilled it low against the defender who was at close range, had already gone to ground. We're a long way from that end, Jamie, but it looked a bit like handball, didn't it? And certainly Bobby seemed convinced, but play goes on. No mention of it being reviewed in any way. Play goes on and Bournemouth are on the attack. There's Semenyo, slides it to the left-hand side. This is dangerous. Great defending that from Calvin Bassey. Oh, that could have been controversial. It was Cliver, was it, who got the shot?
Tossing with the block.
Oh, it's Tossing with the block, was it? Sorry, I thought Calvin had gone across, but Cliver with a shot, yeah, Tossing at full stretch. Calvin was coming in behind Bernd Leno, in fact, who had taken up a good position, might have saved it anyway, but Tossing flung himself in front of it. It's gone out for a corner. Making his way infield, Alex Iwobi goes with him. It's a clever ball. If he can pick out the run of Semenyo down the left-hand side, he did. And then Bernd Leno had to deal with it. He had to scramble across and go down low at his far post as we look. He's pushed it behind for another corner. Probably not expecting a shot there. I think maybe thought Semenyo would swing it across the box. I think he actually has tried to sneak it in there, Jamie, at the near post from his point of view. So quick there, he suddenly switched on. Anthony Robinson and went across. Here's Alex Scott, though, for Bournemouth. Good footwork from him up to the edge of the penalty area. He's still going. And it fell into the path of Cliver. I think it was. In the end, he nudged it to him, but Alex Scott opened Fulham up there. The former Bristol City youngster, the Guernsey-born, I think is, in an under-20 international, and he really opened us up there. And in the end, just when I thought he's going to take on too much, he had the wherewithal to poke it into the path of Cliver, who had some space on the left-hand side of the penalty area. We'll have to see it again, Jamie, but I've got a feeling it's gone through Bernd Leno.
Yeah, it went under him, I think, yeah.
The goal scorer for AFC Bournemouth, number 14.
I mean, he's got way too much space, Cliver, but he goes with his right foot, and you've got to say, he hasn't dealt with that, the Fulham keeper. He's been a little bit shaky, a little bit flaky this afternoon. And looking at that replay, I don't want to, never like to dig Fulham players out, Jamie, but I'm not sure there's any real reason why he hasn't stopped that.
No, it struck well, isn't it? It's from a wide sort of angle. You can see his reaction, Jim. That summed it up for me. We saw the way he thumped the turf. He knows.
So João Paulinho, who's found a little pocket of space forward for Iwobi in the centre circle. Nicely flighted ball towards Bobby Decordova-Reid. He tried to touch it first time for Kenny Teti, and it was intercepted by Ouattara. Here's Semenyo up to the edge of the box. Well, he's bundled into by João Paulinho, and he's given the penalty, Mr. Robinson. Well, it looked like a promising move forward from Fulham, but Bobby Decordova-Reid's little touch towards Kenny Teti was intercepted. We were on the back foot thereafter. And João Paulinho, I think, Jamie, has probably bundled into him. I'm not sure what sort of a challenge he's trying to make there, and I don't really see the referee's got a great deal of choice. There's no real contact with his feet. It's the contact is all upper body. The ball's in front of Semenyo, so it's the wrong side for João Paulinho. And much as I hate to say it, if it happened at the other end, you'd be saying, well, it's got to be a penalty, ref. Anywhere on the pitch, it's a foul. He's got nothing on the ball, Xiao. He didn't even look to be going for the ball. He's basically pushed him. But Leno's been yellow carded for contesting it or trying to interfere with the taking of the penalty. But it's going wrong now for Fulham. It's Dominic Solanke. Hat-trick last time out. His best goal scoring campaign so far, I think, at Premier League level. So he'll be full of confidence. Can Bernd Leno keep this out? I think it's crucial he does. I'm not sure we can afford to go 2 goals behind and then expect to get anything out of the game. Solanke, hands on hips. It's away to our left. He takes a little shuffle run. Well, he's made it look very easy. Bernd Leno's gone the wrong way. And Dominic Solanke has just stroked the ball into the net. They talk about fine margins, Jamie. It's a remark we relate and contribute often to Scotty Parker, who managed both of these clubs. Always talked about fine margins, as so many people do. But there's a perfect example, a nice 3 or 4 man passing move from Fulham. We looked to have opened them up. We found a little bit of space. He was late. Here's Tom Kearney with a ball into the box, headed away. I mean, it's another one, Jamie, exactly the same thing. If it happened in their penalty box, you'd be fuming if you didn't get... Because it wasn't even sort of a... Well, Muniz with a shot over his shoulder, but no real threat. You know, it wasn't even one where he's gone in wholeheartedly. Let's hope we can round the month out with one more big win. But here come Bournemouth again. I think they're going to keep trying to turn the screw. Sinisterra onto his right foot. Well, it's 3-0. It's a heavy defeat for Fulham, and that is another slap in the kisser. Tell from Marco's reaction down there, it's just total dejection. Well, he's looked dangerous, Sinisterra, to be fair, since coming on. Down that left-hand side, he's caused us a good number of problems since coming on. And this time he made his mind up. As I say, they were hunting, they were looking for a 3rd goal. He's carried it across the edge of the penalty area, worked it onto his right foot. I mean, he did exactly what David Brooks did a couple of minutes ago, Jamie, but then applied the finish. He's worked it onto his right foot, and then he's arrowed it into the far corner. It's a sweet strike. And just as the first goal at Burnley, you can't really argue about a finish like that. You've got to give credit to the player who's done it.